I hope and trust I find you all fine. Just gonna make sure my volumes are up on all my stuff. So, hello. Trying something out here at the same time. I'm not sure if it's working or not. No, it's not. So, do this. I just got some new lighting, and guess what I'm sitting in is my brand new chair. And I'll tell you, because I'm short on the bottom side. So this chair, tell you how I found this chair. I've been looking for, what, 5-6 years for this chair. And I was just making do with the other one, which I got secondhand as well. I so appreciate that. And, but anyway, what I needed was these arms to come up. And the place where I bought my new car, but it's new to me, but newer, they had these chairs. And I, like, because I spent a lot of time there for a few days, shall we say, having some car issues, which are now been resolved. Because there was such a short in the trunk that was causing all my issues. But what is, so I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden I realized that my feet are flat on the ground. I went, And then I went and did this one. No. So I asked the owner, I said, where did you get your chair? And he told me, which was Walmart. And so I went online right from his office, found it, and I made sure it was the exact same one. Because what's really sad about the descriptions when you buy stuff online, they don't say if these arms lift up, right? They just don't give you that information. Even on this one, it didn't say that. But anyway, so I'm now, first time, you guys, being with you guys in my new chair. Sweet. So I'm just going to make my Facebook page public. I had an interview this morning. I'll find it and share it on my timeline with you all. It's just been a whirlwind today. I personally, with the eclipse and everything, that it's affecting me, simply put, plus something else, but possibly. But anyway, it was a good interview, but it took me over a half hour to finally get on there, and I had to go get my iPad and operate from there, because my Mac wouldn't let me. It said da-da-da-da, and I went, what? So I just went and got my iPad, and it worked, so, but it didn't pick up the looper. So I just stuck strictly playing the guitar. And, but it was a bit of a weird day. Anyway, let's see where we go. I was on, this morning, I was on the missing link, and I had some issues getting on. Finally, I just went and grabbed my iPad and worked from there. Thank God for many tools that we all have in our homes. My computer would not cooperate, and so got on there. But anyway, there's a lady that we're going to be seeing on here. I have no doubt about it. The really sad part about hanging out there today was not the sad part. The sad part was I was doing the first song, which I believe was this one, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm having a great time. And I finished, and, and Jesse says, basically in the nutshell, this is because I know the terminology, and my looper was not coming through. Whenever I played the guitar, just the guitar, when I played it, it came through, but not what I put into the looper. So that's when I switched to strictly the guitar, and I thanked him for letting me know. I just adjusted. But that's why I was checking here with this song to make sure all my equipment, because I have never changed anything. It took me a long time to figure this shit out. And what did I do with my keyboard? There it is. Yeah. So I had a very rough getting going today, and then half hour late, not late, but I was there and couldn't get on, and got on, and to find out, like, have you guys found there's some fucking weird shit happening? The solar eclipse of the moon, and it was like, wow. So if anybody's here that was on the interview earlier, at any point, later or now, just say hi so I know that just how you found me, because I know some people how they found me, and you know, what I'm starting to realize is that I need to do a lot more interviews because everybody has their own followings. So I think if you guys know somebody who has a show, I don't care if there's 2 people or 2,000, it doesn't matter to me. You know, tell them about me or let me know, and I'll reach out to them. And hopefully they will come check me out and get me on their show, because once people hear what I do, they get it. Like my beautiful sister here, Kirsty, right? Which, by the way, I got your email, or not your email, but your DM yesterday, I think it was. Yeah, I have to look after me, and I know you understand that. But what I read, like, it just touched me deeply. Touched me deeply. And I haven't listened to your voice message to listen to the rest of it, or not the rest of it. I haven't listened to it yet. Sorry about that. Just like, I'm really not off, but I am off. This afternoon, after my interview, I put my chair together. Then I went out and got my hair cut. Look curly. And I'm sitting there with him, and my stomach was like, ugh, which would happen this morning. And I said, I think I need to go eat because I haven't eaten yet. And I think before I do an interview the next time, I need to eat. Because it did not help. Man, I haven't played that one in years. Well, I think I did try a little while ago, a few months ago. Anyway, let's see how it goes. Oh my God, I haven't done that song in years. There's another one that's sort of similar to it, but wow. I don't even know what the title of that song is because it's not mine. Something I learned very Oh, I'm gonna put my hands on the register to sit up, and God, they weren't there. Well, I put them aside. Anyway, sorry, I'm in a really great space, but not such a great space. It's even when I was hanging out with Jesse Howell on his show called The Missing Link. He was great. I just said, I'm struggling, more or less, and so he said, let's all take a deep breath, because he knew what I was going through to get on. Walk the line. Could be. Dum, 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 bum, bum, bum. No, I don't think it's Walk the Line. No. It's when I say this, there's another one that's here. Well, let's do that one. Here we go. that one is called Freight Train, Freight Train. I know that one. I don't know that, but it could be, hello Stephanie, you could be very right. It could be a Hank Williams song. I just know it from many moons ago, not to disclose anything. Well, hello everybody. Wow. Kirsty, Allison, Kirsty. Oh my, you guys, Stephanie McAuliffe, my God, we've known each other since 2016, I believe it is. We have a mutual friend, which I've never met physically, and she lives now on the Sunshine Coast, but she was living actually downtown, closer to downtown Vancouver. We did a guided meditation. I can see her face, I can see everything, but I can't think of her name. Type it in there, Stephanie. But anyway, so Stephanie and I've met way back then, back in 2016. And it's amazing how all of our journeys, when I met her then, she was married, she worked for Wall Street in the corporate side of things. And she quit her job, left her husband, well, in the order of left her husband, and a period later she quit her job. Jill Prescott, thank you. And then, so she was living, Christ, where were you living? Wherever Wall Street is, New York? I believe it's New York. But anyway, then she moved to the farther west coast here, from the east coast, and now she's moved back to help out her father. He lives in Texas, so she now is a Texas resident. And the part that you don't know yet, Stephanie, I'm coming to Texas. I'm going to be in Houston, primarily because I know people there, and there could be other places I'm going to as well. So anybody's new to me, my name is Ernestine Day, and I am the Soulful Guitarist. Spirit gave me that name in late 2017. And yeah. And then in June of 2021, it's coming up towards 3 years now, I brought a looper. This is what I use as a looper. It's a recording device that allows you to lay down a track, and you can add layers to it if you want. Mine actually has 5 separate tracks, which means I can add layers to all of them. I try not to add too many layers to anything. I want to get, I definitely will, Stephanie. Definitely will. It's funny how you go to say somebody's name and you meld it together, them and stuff. Where are you at in Texas? Are you near Houston or where? Just out of curiosity, because I just know that you're in Texas. But I was on, so if any of you guys were on the live this morning or today, I'll put it that way, on Missing Link, and because I just did acoustic, there was no layering or anything because my looper wasn't coming through for whatever reason. Oh, you're just north of Austin. Okay, sweet. Just as long as I have an idea where you're at. That's right. This was really cool. I shared this on my timeline because us out here on the West Coast, we didn't get to see it, but Stephanie's was right in the alignment where she was almost spot on. I know exactly where the spots are. And a friend of mine, Shonda Sparkles, which I've known her for a while, and I actually physically met her in Houston. And then she was at somebody's place yesterday for the solar eclipse, and she took a video, so I shared it on my timeline. It was like, holy shit. And, yeah. You hear that? So, just to let you guys all know, now that I have a newer car, and I'm going to be, I'm getting that urge to get on the road. Just need to generate some revenue here locally. I'm going to a place tomorrow. For anybody who lives in the lower mainland or close by, I'm going to look at a place tomorrow, and hopefully maybe I'll approach her about doing a concert on her healing ranch. The beautiful part is we can actually be outside. So I'm not really sure, but I'll know more tomorrow. And then for those who are aware of this, um, I struggle with this word, client, right? But I also understand it's just a term. But I don't want to give the impression that I am more than who I am, because it does, I'm not. I'm no different than you. You are no different than me. But what's what happened a few weeks ago, I was at a gathering of a bunch of women, and the lady who was sitting beside me, her, I was sitting beside her, and I told her who I am, gave her my card, and she goes, "Oh, maybe you come play for my wife. She has Alzheimer's." I said, "Okay, well, how about you go listen to me first? Then, if you like what I do, then yes, I'll come in." So I did that, 3 weeks ago? Whatever it was. And it was a magical 2 hours being with this beautiful lady who was struck with Alzheimer's and progressed rapidly. There were things happening, and it progressed rapidly. She is now wheelchair bound. She cannot move her body. And I did not know this part until her wife was wheeling her towards me, and I went, "Okay, let's see how this goes." And Joan, which is the wife, and I, we just locked eyes, which is soul to soul. And I just played. And I'm looking at her, and she's looking at me. And you can literally witness her body going, relaxing. And this was 2 hours of this. And she cannot communicate anymore. And what happened was, I looked at Joan and I said, "Joan, would you like me to come back?" Clear as a bell, she goes, "Yes." And her wife, Jackie, and I just, what? She just said yes. Wow. So after I gave Jackie my albums, and so Jackie went back up to them. She put on instrumental silence. Her wife was in total bliss until she went to sleep, and that's how she went to sleep. But at one point that evening, Joan was able to say to her, "Thank you for bringing her here to me." That kind of thing. Clear as a bell. Yeah. So I'm going back to see Joan tomorrow. I don't feel like she's a client. I have this incredible gift and ability, but it doesn't make me anything than to help her, to assist and help her. That's all I want to do. And so, yeah. Let's see where we go. Here we go. Well, just so everybody knows, in case you're not aware, because I got somebody here called Freedom Grower, awesome, I love your name, who's actually on YouTube. Just so everybody knows, I'm running on my YouTube channel, which is under Soulful Guitarist Ernestine, but I'm also running on 6 other Facebook groups. And so there's my personal page on Facebook Land, which this is on at the same time that you're watching this. Thank you very much. Do you mind if I ask you what your first name is? Just curious. Only if you feel comfortable, by the way. Things are changing fast for me, and I'm going to keep quiet about this. I need to be very clear within myself about this. Because, yeah. But anyway, my personal page is under Ernestine Day. I do have a business page, but I never go over there. I could be sharing this on my business page, but for whatever reason, I'm not. Yeah, and so my Facebook page, I'm also right now live on Twitter. As soon as I figure this out, I'm going to be on Instagram as well. My lives this year. I do a lot of memes, as some of you guys know. There's this one that started a couple of days ago, but a week ago actually, maybe 2 weeks ago now. It takes me a sec to get into it because I keep on crossing it over with another energy. So I'm going to work at this to bring it out. Okay, here we go. Hello, Rick. Welcome. Thank you. Nice to meet you. And just so everybody knows, I also go by the name Ernie. Ernestine or Ernie. But not Ern or Ernest. I'll slap your little fingers. Ernestine or Ernie. I'm good with either or. Okay, so let's see if I can get this newest energy to come through. love the energy in that one once I get there. I'm going to be very honest with everybody. I need to go be quiet for a bit. Oh, heck with it. I'm going to share this with you. First of all, is because I mentioned to some of you guys that are on here that I want to start a private YouTube channel. So I was going to take everything off of all these platforms that I'm on right now and do it over on my private YouTube, which would be a paid YouTube. And I've been getting nudges from Spirit to do it a different way. And I need to check with a couple people on something, how to do this, first of all, because I do need your support financially to keep doing what I do, because I've been doing this, coming on here steadily, what, a year and a half, 2 years, something like that. You know, I would do periodically come on, but not like I have been for the last year and a half, 2 years, which has been good for me, for my heart, for my soul, for all of me. And so I think what I'm going to consider doing is keep on doing what I'm doing right now, because I don't want to create an obstacle that doesn't need to be there, meaning financial obstacles. Because the private YouTube channel would be a paid subscription, but I still have free spots for everybody. Just so you know, money will never be an issue. If you can't afford it, just let me know. I'll put you in, no problem. But I think what I'm going to do is create a subscription where you guys, if you want to put in a monthly donation, I don't care if it's $5 a month or $20 or $50 a month, whatever you're comfortable with, that I set it up as a automatic thing that happens every month for you. And if you want to drop, just make a donation period, that's wonderful too. But just make it, because I know different platforms that have done that. For example, Sology, I have no doubt when I go to say this, that the platform I was on this morning, which is called Missing Link with Jesse Hell, that's what he does. And because what I have shared with some people, like it caught my overhead just for what I do here with you all is about $600. That's what it cost me per month. And I want to expand that, but my personal income, some things have shifted in my personal life that where I need to change things. Number one, getting a new vehicle. Now I have a car payment, which I did not have before. So I need the money that I was putting towards into this. I need to shift that into my vehicle. I want to travel, that kind of thing. So look out for that. If you guys, you know, if you're familiar how to do like a subscription, right? But me keep on doing it on here just the way I have been for the last year and a half, 2 years. Actually, it's longer than that. Even Stephanie, if she's still here, she'll attest to that. You know, because we've known each other since 2016, but I just know that I need to shift and change something. So if you're able to do a monthly thing to contribute towards what I do, to support me so I can keep on expanding, because when I say this is, there's all these things I want to get, tools to come and share with you guys. And one of them is a hand pan. Some of you guys who don't know what hand pan is, I'm going to suggest, you've heard it. You guys have all heard hand pans. You just didn't know what the instrument was. It's around like a saucer, right? And it's all hand. It goes like a saucer, but it's tuned. So I want to get one of those, and it's about $5,000 to do that. And you know, thank you, Stephanie, because this has been one hell of a process for me to figure out how to do this. It's no right, there's no wrong. And, you know, and like my sister Diane is on here right now. She knows that I'll never put money, and I know Stephanie knows that about me as well. And some of you guys will figure this out as we go. And it's just, this is about, I just want to keep on doing what I've been doing because I love the fact the way I'm doing it, to be quite honest. But I just need to figure out a way, you know, like I said, to do like a monthly subscription where it just automatically, I don't care if you donate $5 a month or $20 a month or 50 or 100, whatever you're able to, I'd appreciate it because, like I said, the hand pen is about $5,000, and by the way, that price is US. I want to get a second guitar. That's about $1,500. It's not the one I really want because the one I really want, it's about $10,000. He can, he said he would give, because I'm buying it directly from the guy who makes them. He said he would give me a really good discount if I buy it, because I buy it directly from him. So he's cutting out the middleman and the end user. So he's just passing that savings on to me. So, I'd love to have one of his guitars. The guitar is called a Morgan guitar, is what it's called. But there's a little tailor that I was trying the other day, and it just spoke to me, and that was about $1,500. And because I want to tune my guitar, just so everybody knows this is, and that's why I typed it in on the information there. I tune my guitar into 432, okay, and that started in 2017 when I took an intuitive development program, and one of the ladies in there, her guides told her to tell me to tune into 432. At that moment, I had never heard tell of 432. I went on to YouTube and asked for comparison with a guitar from 440 to 432. And as soon as I heard the 432, I felt it immediately. So I went out and got a tuner, which allows me to tune in different frequencies. So my guitar is tuned into 432, but I want to have a second guitar that's tuned into 528. Can you guys imagine? I have no idea what it's going to be like until I do it. So I need to find a tuner that allows me to do that, because mine doesn't do that. It only goes so high. So there's all these things, like over the last, when I say this, is the last, three and a half years, I don't know how many thousands of dollars I've invested in to what I do. Thousands. And you may think, oh, well, my mixer, I think my mixer cost me $300 or $400. Well, the one thing that I've been learning, you get a mixer, well, guess what? You now have to buy cables. You see them all at my wall? Right? I know I have a storage container, I just haven't transferred them there yet. So I have all these cables, and then I bought cables that I didn't need that long. So then I turn around and buy shorter cables because now I know what's going on. And it's just like, it's like this beauty here. This is my Zoom H5 recorder. That little puppy, I think it was $600. So every time I'm on here, I record on there as long as I don't forget to press the start button. And, I don't regret anything I've done up to this stage. Nothing. Because it's captured these incredible moments which some of you guys have been a part of, some of you haven't been. That's okay. It's about when you are here, you're going to witness some incredible magic that happens from time to time. And when I say that is that some of you guys are aware of this part of me, I channel people's energies. I'm starting to recognize that within myself. And then if you go to my website, Soulful Guitarist, there's some changes happening on my website right now. I just spent whack money, worth every penny, But okay, okay, get your thoughts here, Ernie. Okay, I'm just going to say what's happening right now on my website. Some of you guys know that I added, since my new website went up on December the 5th, beginning of this year at some point, I know we added a page for, it's called testimonials. And we added another page for events. All these things, anybody who is involved in websites, this is very costly to do this stuff, but it's worth it. And the last week, Marina's been sick. I haven't been feeling that well. And Marina's my graphic person. She's done everything. I feel very blessed by her. And if you guys want an amazing graphic designer, web designer, logo designer, I'll show you this. this is, the, I redid my albums in 2022. This is what they look like now. This is me, myself, and I. And I asked her to create my own logo, which is this, SG, Soulful Guitarist. She designed that. And she has many forms of the SG, and but that's just one. And so what's happening is I'm going to be having an email list. She's setting everything up, and I haven't had a chance to go look at it. I sent her a message earlier saying I'm still not feeling that well. I will look as soon as I'm able to, because I want to really look and just really this time spend time with it. And so I'm excited to go take a look at that to see what she has created, because she is a true creative, soul-driven creative person. So if you guys want an amazing graphic person, she's very selective in who she works with because it's energy. But if you want somebody that's incredible and she's the real, I couldn't have asked for a greater gift or a better gift than her. And I do feel that like there's a connection between her and me that are just amazing. But there's been a lot of shifts and changes, and I'm just going for this amazing ride, and you guys all get to come with me. Do you like my new lighting? No more shadow. Nice haircut, eh? Just gotta cut this afternoon. I love my barber. I've been seeing him for almost 2 years since I moved here. Found him. It's funny. For me, okay, I do not go to hairdressers. I'm sorry, I don't need a stylist on my hair. No, I just want to cut. And there's a certain look I like. And I remember going into this barber shop here where I live, and they said, we don't cut women's hair, because they thought that I would want to style and all this shit. I go, no, I just want to cut a haircut. I don't need it styled, but okay, right? And the guy that ended up servicing me, his name is James. And he's been cutting my hair for the last almost 2 years, since the first time I went to him. I've not gone to anybody else. And we've got it down pat now, because for a while there I was wearing my hair quite short, which is not normally me, but for whatever reason last year in 2022 and last year I just wanted it really short. Now I feel like, okay, I feel good, or better, not good, but better inside, and so today we tidied her up, and I'm all purty. Anyway, if anybody's new to me, I got a weird sense of ha-ha. Just roll with me. But anyway, I need to go. Be quiet, everybody. It's 7:40. And I thank you all. Love you all dearly. And yeah, and I have something to share with you guys. Oh, by the way, 2 things. Sorry, that's what I want. Every Monday at noon Pacific time, I have a 30-minute meditation. If you go to my main page of my Facebook, you'll see the event. I'm just riding with these energies right now because I'm not, for whatever reason, I'm not able to change the picture that's there. And I'm going, right? And I just go, okay, just Ernie, wait till tomorrow. Try it, or try it later type thing. Because there's no sense trying to force something, because it's not going to happen. So I just roll with it. But anyway, every Monday at noon is my 30-minute meditation. This Sunday evening at 7 o'clock, I need to do an event for that, I'm bringing on Taz and Diane. They're going to share with you guys who they are, what they're about, and what they're here to offer. And I had a healing session with Taz last week. She blew my socks off. She's the real deal. So I'm bringing both of them on. They're partners. And I'm bringing them on Sunday at 7 p.m. Pacific time, so they can talk about what they do, where you can find them. And I want to take this platform that I'm creating and generating continuously to bring people that I personally know because I won't bring anybody on here. And this is not, no hard feelings, please. Don't take this wrong. But, you know, I'm very selective in who I allow to come onto my platform. Okay, this spiritual community, I have a terminology, and I don't mean offensive to anybody when I say this, is I know who I am. I know what I'm made of. I know how I operate. And those are the people that I'm going to be bringing on are of the same integrity, honor, respect, and kindness, and generosity. In other words, the real deal. So I'm going to be bringing some people on over the next while so I can introduce you guys to these people that I know personally. And I'm not sure how often I'm going to do this. It just, if somebody appears and speaks to me, I'll say, hey, would you like to? Sure, okay, let's do it. And then we'll do it. And that's basically what happened with Taz. I was on a live last week after having a session with her, and she was there, and I said, do you want to come on? She did. So she came on partway through a live that I did last week, and she, you know, it was spur of the moment. It was great. And so I said, look, why don't we, all three of us get together and do this? And that's how it's happened. And this, and that's, if we try to analyze or think about things, we're fucking ourselves up. Well, I'll wait for the perfect time. Oh, I'll wait for, there's no perfect time. If it feels right, do it now. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. Simple as that. And that's why I'm so grateful for this amazing community that I'm a part of, because I'm learning to trust myself because of the eyes and how you guys all see me. And I've been, you know, I've been involved with an amazing community called Soulology for 4 years, just over 4 years. And it's been amazing. I've met thousands and hundreds and thousands of people from all around the world. Some I resonate with, some I connect with, some I don't. That's okay. But here's the thing. What's really sad, that people have to make somebody wrong in order for them to feel right about what they're doing. You don't need to make somebody wrong. Own it. You know, you're a very nice person. I thank you very much, but no thank you. But you don't have to explain anything to anybody. As long as you know with yourself, because not everybody's going to understand your reasoning or your understanding or understanding of why you're doing this or that. They won't know that. It's only you. And you don't have to explain to anybody why this or why that. No, thank you. And it's like we've all heard this, is that the word no is in a sentence by itself. Isn't that the truth? I want to give you another couple of things here. You know how we should on ourselves. Oh, I should be doing this. Oh, I should be doing that. Okay. Do you feel that weight in you when you use the word should? But if you replace the word with should with could, I could do this, I could do that. You're empowering yourself. You do have free will. You do have a choice. Oh, everybody, Jessie Hell is here. Hey, Jess, you want to come on for a sec? And that's this way everybody gets to meet you. Would you like to pop on? This is the gentleman I spent a couple hours with earlier today. I was off balance, but I'm better now. He was very good. He was very, very good about it all, and yeah. Would you like to pop on? Just say yes, and then if you say yes, I'll give you a link right away. You can tell people who you are, what you do, if you'd like, since we're here. He might be already gone. Oh. Will. That is true, Jess. That is very, very true. Because here's the thing is this, is if you, like, the word should is like have to. Doesn't matter how you feel, you have to. Right? If you sit with that word within, you know, oh, I should go do this, I should go do that. You replace that word, okay, no problem, is with the word could. I could do this, I could do that. It's a choice. So do you really feel like doing that at this time? The answer is maybe not. And that's okay. But these are words that we put more weight on ourselves that don't need to be there. Just so you guys all know, Jess is not able to. He's about to go lay down. But maybe another time he's on here, I'll just bring you in, Jess. I do things better at the spur of the moment. And I do thank you and your beautiful partner so much. And, you know, so, yeah. So everybody, I'm going to go be quiet now. And just look after myself for the rest of the night and go to bed early. It was a rough morning to start with, because the part that I didn't tell Jess, since you're here, Jess, I was actually sick before I went live, and then I couldn't get on to not restream, but StreamYard with my computer, and so I went and got my iPad, and that did work, but it didn't pick up all the stuff that coming into the looper. It was just, but we got through it. We got through it, and I thank you very much, Jess. And on that note, everybody, love you dearly. I'm going to go be quiet, and I'll see you most likely